I'm here with Weston coach Trevor Morris. And Trevor, that loss today leaves the door ajar for Broadmeadow Magic. How disappointed are you with that this afternoon?
Extremely. I think it was a day where we got a footballing lesson off the other team on desire, commitment and the will to win. Their desperation in defence not only shutting us as something we pride ourselves on. We didn't do it today. In the first 15 minutes, we were gone.
What was so the difference that first 15, as you said, it just seemed like Hamilton were just getting first to wall the ball and that was really costing you guys?
I think it was mental. I think it was between the ears. We weren't there. We just weren't there. We play like that week in, week out with the pressure on, with people shutting you down. We weren't good enough. Schoolboy errors at the back, people not showing for the ball, waiting for someone else to do something instead of doing the work yourself. It's all about turning up ready on the day, and I don't think we were there today. And it's very unusual for our blokes, and we'll bounce back next week. I'm sure of that.
Now, looking forward to the final series, losing a match to a side that you probably will play in the finals, is it a psychological issue going into those matches, or do you think it really won't play much of a part?
No, I don't think it'll play a part. It's on the day. If we're ready on the day, like Olympic were ready today, they were fired up and they wanted it more than us. Hopefully we can reverse the roles if we get another crack at them. Everything's on the day. It's home ground advantage in our comp doesn't mean that much. It's just hopefully we can learn from this, take one step back and two forward to turn a negative into a positive.
Now, Broadmeadow Magic next week, we've got that one on Bar TV. It's going to be an interesting one. They're only 3 points behind because they won this afternoon. What have you got to change for that one next week?
We just score more goals than them. So that's all we're going to do. But
that's a good one.
We prided ourselves on defence, and to concede 5 today is, we were the equal best defensive team until today. It's a kick in the boys' butt, and hopefully I'm looking for a reaction after that.
And the goals differential as well hurt a lot. You guys were +5 before today, and now go back to only +1, and Magic are +11. So it's going to be tough.
But destiny's still in our hands, and that's the way you want it. You don't want to rely on other teams to do you a favour. And the way this comp's going, the bottom 4 haven't done us any favours all year. The top 5 have been winning games, and the bottom 3 or 4 have just consistently losing to the top 5. So you can't rely on others.
Now, any injuries out of today's game this afternoon?
Yeah, a lot of pride have been dinted, but nothing serious. No, they've just got to lick their wounds. A lot of boys today showed flaws in their character where they made mistakes and didn't fix them. You're dwelling on a mistake and then you're making another mistake. And I talked about that at half time, showing a bit of character and a bit of pride. And I think we did a bit better in the second half in that respect.
Well, it'll be a very interesting battle next week against Broadmeadow Magic. Good luck for that one. We'll be there. And getting back to Weston, just one final point I was going to make in terms of your away record. You only lost 1 match away before this game this season. What's been the key to that?
Our defence, our rock-solid defence, the desperation to defend that goal. Today it wasn't there, and you see the difference if you're not ready for that. So I think it was highlighted there today.
Well, you're heading back to Rockwell Automation Park next week. There'll be a big crowd, and I'm sure for your last home game of the season, and it's going to be a good match next Sunday.
Players love that. They love that challenge. They'll be up for it. And I know Magic will be up for it, so it should be a cracker.
Yeah, our biggest game of the year next week on Bar TV, Magic taking on Weston. So good luck for that one, Trevor, again.
Yeah. CT going in the box?
CT's going... No, you asked the question.
Yeah, is CT doing well? Because I've heard he's getting Botox and elocution lessons off David Lowe and Michael Bridges. So I don't know if those rumours are true. Are they true?
CT's going very well in the commentary box. He's doing very well. And one thing he was enjoying that game, he was giving it to Darren Sills the whole game, saying, "Gee, Sills is quiet today." So it was quite entertaining. So
I've got a bit of gossip people don't know about CT, like Chris Turner. He taught his auntie to do the Nutbush city limits, like Tina Turner. So that I've heard that's pretty true.
So next match up at Weston after the game, is that going to be on the trivia one of the trivia questions?
Well, I think we can get a few trivia questions on CT.
Thanks for that, Trevor. I'll look forward to speaking to you for the next 2 weeks. And until next week, goodbye.
Cheers,
Thanks,
man.
Trevor.